Hello, welcome to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys, and today we're going to be looking at Star Wars, the blueprints. So we go, J.W. Rinsler has, I wouldn't say written this book. I suppose he has written it, but he's cobbled together all the Star Wars blueprints. I say cobbled together. It is an excellent book. It's a massive book. Titan Books, if anybody's interested in trying to get that. It's 2015 it came out. Dedicated to those art department crew have passed away. And to Ralph McQuarrie as well. So yeah, I'm going to break it down. It goes up to Revenge of the Sith. So I'm going to break it down into parts, I think, because as I say, it's a massive book. But we're just going to quickly go through and look at the pictures. I'm not going to read this, anything like that. Elstree Studio there for Empire Strikes Back. The swamp. That's so there's obviously photographs as well as blueprints as well in this book. Fantastic book. Behind the scenes photographs from original 3PO. Some of the photos in here, it's probably what you've never seen these photos before. Now come out, look at Tarkin there. Should have said Peter Cushing. It was said that he had his slippers on, but they look like comfy shoes to me because they only photographed him from the waist up, basically. So I'll just quickly go through. These are like pre-production photos. They look like pod racing parts. Piles of junk in airfield scrapyards for four sites around England. So yeah, they just use junk from anywhere for all the films. See, these are the stage sets, the blueprints for the stage sets. It says Rebel Space Fighter, so that is the corridor basically. There's the corridor for the opening. Few scenes, obviously. There you go, the corridor. And there's this infamous camera. The passageways. It's like it was all storyboarded. As every movie usually is. The blueprints for the escape pod. See, Kenner will have got these blueprints and the photographs and things like that to do the toys, the models and everything like that, and built their toys around these blueprints and these photographs. Look at that. I'm sure every R2 builder's got this set of blueprints. These are the original blueprints for R2, robot R2. And there's Kenny going through with purses. There's the original designs. Yeah, there's like that was the Silent Running movie. The robots in that were like prototypes for R2, surprisingly. But as it says there, more rounded designs. Some more R2 photos. R5 as well, the Sandcrawler. It's amazing that they did all this work on some things that you'll never see. You only see this fleetingly in the background. And obviously you can see Luke playing with his model. There you go. All the garage, Homestead garage, blueprints. Everything's just planned out. Amazing. The Homestead itself. That's a good picture. I've not seen that picture before. I mean, these behind the scenes photographs, just something brilliant to see. Just looking at these back, especially with Alec Guinness there. There you go, the Cantina. Blueprint of the Cantina. If you ever want to make a model of anything, these are the blueprints you need. And hopefully Hasbro are looking at these. Well, they didn't look at these for the best bin playset, did they? I was got to get that in them too. There's the deleted scene with Cammy and Biggs. I mean, look at that. Do you even notice that when you're watching Star Wars? And the pods there. I mean, they're 2001. It's very similar. Similar designers, I would have thought. Mos Eisley. See, these fold out, which obviously with the camera angle, I can get it open. The Tantive 4, I think this opens up. Sure, yeah, because it's double-sided. There you go. And it really opens up. All these open up into the massive blueprints. There's a Falcon. Half of the Falcon on a blueprint. I mean, that picture of Harrison Ford, it's not seen that one before. We've got interiors of the Falcon. Obviously Kenner didn't look at that because they put all this in the back where the engine is supposed to be. And the bay. Death Star hangar. Really good, really good drawings, technical drawings. It's all done on computer these days, I know, but it's just getting a draftsman in to do all this, and to be able to have all this and see it and look at it all, see it all, it's just absolutely fantastic. Even down to the handcuffs and the mouse droid, the detention corridor, trash compactor, the generator. I mean, look at that there. The studio. Amazing. Interior of the Death Star. Onto the X-Wing. See, this is the earlier version of the X-Wing that they've actually used since Force Awakens, with the half engine. I prefer the original with just the round engine like that. That's a lot better. A lot better. And the X's went a lot wider in the originals. See, that's what I get about the new stuff, like the Rebels and the sequel. They've gone back to the original drawings. Ralph McQuarrie, you're using a lot of Ralph McQuarrie instead of just using some new things. I know it's nice to use the old things that never got used and used Ralph's work, but make something different, make something original. There's his TIE fighter. So he does come out of the hatch at the back. I've always wondered about that. It's always, on the toys anyway, it's always been at the top. TIE fighter, I wonder if this got throne room. The Darth Vader's TIE fighter, that's the best TIE fighter. TIE Interceptor and the Darth Vader's TIE fighter. So going on to Empire Strikes Back now. Probably the best one because of the AT-ATs and all the other designs and things like that. There's Echo Base. Designs for Echo Base. Wampa! Look at that. That's an amazing picture. There it is again. Without his head on. 2-1B attending to a tauntaun. Okay. There you go, that's the whole plan of Echo Base. That's really, really good. Really good. How did the Falcon get in there? I don't know. Anyway. Rebel Base, which is Echo Base obviously. All the plans for Echo Base. What's going on there? Is he pretending to be a tauntaun? Because look at that for a snow lizard. Wow. That looks like a skiff. Only purpose that, didn't they? Mark Hamill is on the can sled prop for a publicity shoot. Wow. They're getting used. Medical Centre. Look at that. 1978, Chapter 2 Productions. More Medical Centre. Redesigned 3PO. I think he's redesigned in every movie, isn't he? There's the medical droid, 2-1B. Command Centre. More Command Centre. More Command Centre. So it's actually showing you there. There's Command Centre, there's the corridor. And there's a Medical Centre. So it's actually giving you an idea of the scale of it. And there's a Falcon. Underside panelling. See, we see more of the Falcon in Empire Strikes Back than I do in Star Wars, really. There's a dish. Star Destroyer. They are really initial drawings of the Star Destroyer there. Wow. There you go. It's that's more of a quarry drawing. It's amazing to know, to show you how it all went together. There's Vader's chamber, meditation chamber. Look at that, how big the Emperor was going to be. I mean, you say big there, but it's like, again, they've reused that for Snoke in Force Awakens. Composite based on the ice plane battle. Look at all the AT-ATs. How chunky they actually were then. Speeder angled, so it's to fly between Snowwalker's legs. Nice. Ah, there you go, look at that. The guy on the back. There was plans to do something like that after 85. The next line was coming out. There was so many plans to do new toys. So there you go, that's the base there, and the AT-ATs are coming in that way. So it gives you like a plan of the battle. Destroyed turret. It did end up being a bit taller than that. It's showing you there that an adult is about the same size as a foot. There is double the size, so it is bigger. Snow Speeder, nice. Exterior planes of Hoth. Some more X-Wing, better, more detailed plans. In 1980, The Empire Strikes Back was released with a black version of R2-D2 shots the droid against a backdrop of space. Filmed against a blue screen, the original blue droid would have been transparent. The special edition released in 1997 corrected this colour back to blue. So there you go. Some things were better in in the special editions. Little things like that were alright. But I can remember R2, when he talked, the little display on Luke's thing, it came up in English. The original, it came up in English. There you go, there's your prototype. Boba Fett, Stormtrooper 2. So if you're making a Boba Fett Mandalorian outfit, there you go. There's the plans for it. Dagobah, Yoda's hut. Yeah, they made a whole soundstage for Dagobah and filled it with water. And I said this water after a few weeks of filming stunk under the lights, and it just stunk. Basically, there was only Mark Hamill there and Frank Oz as actors. So the going to Bespin now, which Cloud City on Bespin. If you've played Battlefront 2, you'll recognise that bit. There you go, it's Boba Fett in white there, with this Clint Eastwood poncho on. I think that is, apart from I'm Your Father bit, I think that scene is probably the best. It's very underrated, doesn't get mentioned much, but that scene, I think I remember that scene more than anything because of Han meeting Vader for the first time and having a, not really a shootout, but you know what I mean, it was like somebody else attacking Vader. There's a talking Han and his carbon chamber. His block. So here we go. This is what we're talking about, the carbon freezing chamber. So here we've got the crane. It is round, so when you've got the two playsets together, yeah, it will look like that. But say you've got your crane, you've got all this underneath it. It's just, I don't know. I think if I was to get one of these chambers, I'd just have one side, I'd have Vader at the top of the stairs, look at the bottom, have it all lit up. See this? Oh, this is above. All this is above, and you've got the crane. Why couldn't we have a crane or something like that? And the chamber itself is a lot bigger than it's going to be. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning about. I've moaned about it enough. The control room. This is what I've always wanted to make a model of the actual I'm Your Father moment. So here's the blueprints of the Gantry. So one of the reasons I actually got this book, you know, to build that and have that moment. That's all I want, that moment. Funko have done it. Lego have just released something like that. I would like a scene, just that scene. All this. So if there's any customers out there want to build that scene, and I've got the figures. I'd love it. Just that picture there, just that scene. That's the shooty flies down. So right, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to do Return of the Jedi onwards. It's probably going to be 3 parts again, because it's just, I mean, Return of the Jedi goes like Ewok Village there, goes on quite a while. So I think the next part will be Return of the Jedi, and then we'll go onto the prequels after that. So if you want to look at more of this, I've looked at I think about half of it so far. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe, and part 2 will be coming out very shortly. But if you want to see any more Star Wars goodness, or any vintage toys, check out my other videos, because I've got 550 now. so it's something for you to enjoy, I'm sure. But until the next time, may the toys be with you.